Alright, welcome to Natlas Mines. This is like the third last level in the game. So this is a level where we have no weapons right now. And so we got no way to defend ourselves. Unfortunately, Laura Croft cannot fight with her fists and feet. At least not on this game. So we've got our ammo. But, well, no guns. Now we don't lose our ammo. We've still got all our ammo when we get the guns back. But for right now, we got no guns. So first, what we want to do is go behind this waterfall because there's a little hallway that we want to go down. Go ahead, climb up out here. There's going to be a switch that you see when you come this way. This switch opens a door. Now, there is a door that's up there, but that is not the door that that switch opened, so we're going to come back later and go through the door that's that way. We want to go ahead and go back the way we came and go through the water. So we can go ahead and climb out on this boat. Well, actually, you don't need to do that, but whatever. Anyhow, go this way a little bit. You might notice that there's like some sort of drilling vehicle or whatever that is, the RH-75. That's blocking our path, so we're going to have to move that later. For right now, there's this little bump that we want to look behind, and there's a movable block. Go ahead and pull back this movable block, and then jump to the other side of it. So, go ahead and come down here, go this way, pull the switch. That opens up the door that's over by where we pulled the last switch, the direction that we didn't continue. So now, go back through the water. We're going to go back behind that same waterfall. Looks like Laura gets to get wet again. Alright, so climb back out right here. Go this way. Now, what we're doing on this level is that first we're trying to get 3 fuse boxes, or I guess 3 fuses, I guess you could say. And we're going to insert them into their receptacles, and they lower this building, and that building is what's going to have our pistols. So, go ahead and come out here, position Laura at the edge. I'd angle her to, I don't know, 20 degrees, maybe less, about like that. And do a running jump, and she'll land within the rails. So go ahead and come this way, and then, like if you look at that building, that's what she's going to lower by inserting the fuses. So that building up there that's got the windows, I guess you could say, or the glass barrier, this building, this is going to be where we insert our 3 fuses. We don't have them yet, but we might as well go ahead and pick up these magnum clips. Alright, so then go ahead and come this way a little bit. Go down here. And then come this way. Now there's a door over there. And this door is going to open automatically. So when you come through here, there's going to be a race against this boulder. I'm going to go ahead and fail the race the first time, and I'm going to show you guys what to do if you do fail. So, once you jump here, the race starts. There's going to be a boulder that goes. But we're going to let the boulder win this time. So, if the boulder wins, well, it's going to block off your path to the next fuse. If that happens, well, you can still get it, but what ends up happening is that Laura has to exit, and then it resets the boulder. So there's nothing down there. I was just looking. Go ahead and come back this way, because this is our exit route. This is the route we take if the boulder happened to win the race. Come this way. And then go ahead and drop from about right here. Slide down. And here's where we restart the race. Alright, we're going to go ahead and win it this time. So this time, just go ahead and take 2 steps back, 2 hops back, I guess you can say, and then do a running jump twice. 1, 2. We're going to beat it this time, so veer hard right, and we avoided the boulder trap. This is our first fuse. Pick it up, and then we're going to go ahead and continue. Now, there are more boulder traps, so be very careful. So we're going to step to this tile and then immediately step back because there is a boulder. There's another boulder on this next tile, so just avoid that one as well. Alright, we avoided the boulders. So come this way. We want to go ahead and hang from the ledge before we drop. Alright, then roll. And then we go ahead and take our exit route again. Alright, we're going to take the exit route, and then we're going to do something else. There's 2 more fuses that we need to acquire. Got 1 down and 2 to go. Alright, so, coming over here, there is a movable block. We're going to move this block. And there's a certain place where I want to have it in position. Now, if you look at the ceiling, there's a little hole that you're going to drop through later. I want the block to be right below the hole. Not because I have to have it there to get my objective done, but because if the block is there, it reduces Laura's fall, and what that does is it stops her from taking health damage when she drops. So we want to go ahead and push this block 1 more space. And then jump on top of it. It looks like we are, yep, we are right below the hole. Perfect. So from here, go ahead and do a running jump. Now you might be thinking, where do I go? But this tile's breakable, so go ahead and step on it, and then Laura's going to fall right through it. Alright, so then go ahead and run up this way. There's a switch that Laura needs to pull. If you don't pull it, and you proceed on without it, then you're just going to have to go back around, which can be a real pain. So go ahead and come in here, pull the switch, and that's going to move that boat. And you might be wondering why you need to move the boat. Well, the boat gives you access to another piece of land that you didn't really have access to before. Or at least you weren't supposed to have access to it. But then go ahead and back up, hang from the ledge, drop onto the box. And then what we're going to go ahead and do is go back this way. I'm going to go back to where the boat is. We can just go down like that. Alright, so come out here, climb up onto the boat, and then jump to this area. We couldn't get here before. Alright, so there's going to be some boxes. Go ahead and jump over here. There's like a little hidden passageway, I guess you can say. And then there's all these Natlas technology boxes, or whatever they're supposed to be. Anyhow, there's some magnum clips over here. One of them is colored a little bit darker than the others, and that one actually looked distinguished too, but this is the one that's movable. So go ahead and pull this out, and then this is going to unveil more of a passageway that you can go down. Go ahead and come to this side and push it in. Now we want to go ahead and move out this one. Go ahead and pull this a couple of spaces. Usually if you can, it's better to pull than push because you want to have a good idea of what's on the other side of the box. There could be meds or ammo or something like that, and you always want to know. So from here, go ahead and pull it. Come over here, and then there's a switch that you pull. That's going to go ahead and move that drilling vehicle. So, now we're going to come back this way, and if you guys remember, the drilling vehicle is over this way, where we're going to come out right here. So, go ahead and come back this way. and then there's going to be a movable block. Go ahead and push the block. We want to push it more than once. So now what we want to go ahead and do is come to the ledge and then climb up here because there's Uzi rounds, but we didn't come up here mainly for the Uzi rounds. We came up here for the switch. Go ahead and pull the switch. That's going to open up another door. That door leads to the third fuse. Before we go up there, though, we're going to go this way, and then you're going to come over here, and this is where you're going to get the second fuse. Do not go any further than this. As soon as you get the fuse, turn around. Because if you go even one tile forward, or I think even to the side, you're going to activate or spawn this cowboy that's going to start shooting at you, and once he's spawned, I mean, he's going to be following you and shooting at you and making your job miserable. So we're not going to spawn the cowboy until we have our pistols. And even with the pistols, I mean, he's a lot of work. So, yeah, we're going to come this way. Once again, go back behind the waterfall for the third time. And then climb out about right here. We're going to go back through this door that we opened a little while ago. Alright, so we've already been through that door. The door we opened is over here. So you might notice the third fuse, it's on that conveyor belt. So basically you can get a good look at it, it's right there. So what we really need to do is move the conveyor belt and push the fuse off. How we do that, go ahead and come this way, and then there's this switch. This switch is going to do the job for us. So then go ahead and come this way, go in front of the conveyor, and that's where you're going to pick up the fuse. Alright, it's right there. Pick up the fuse, and at this point we've got all three. So now we're going to insert the fuses into their boxes. Let's just see what's on top of this roof, which is nothing. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and proceed on this way. Go up these steps, go ahead and veer left, and then just put these in one at a time. I don't think it matters what order. Alright, so now that building is on the ground. And this gives us access to our pistols. And this is probably like the first time where it felt really good just to have your standard set of pistols. Alright, so now we're going to go after our first secret. And how we get our first secret is we climb on top of this building, and then we're going to do a running jump to this ledge. Climb up over this ledge. And then, oh, there's another alcove up this way. So climb up, and then there's going to be this door that opens for you. Go through the door. Now, be warned that there's a trap door. It's going to open, but just keep bouncing back and forth until it closes. Alright, so now the door is closed. You can then climb up into this little alcove, and this is where you get your first secret. And then, of course, there's this switch right here that, I guess is going to open the door back up. So go ahead and come this way, drop down, make a left turn, go this way. You want to be a little careful on the jumps because you can overshoot ledges. So then go ahead and exit out here. And then we're going to go and fight the cowboy. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull out our pistols. And I'm actually going to save right here because it's easy to go wrong with this guy. So, how I'd go ahead and do this is we're going to spawn him once you get about here.
Nothing personal.
Yeah, ain't nothing personal, bro. Go ahead and keep him at a distance, because if you've got him at a distance, his guns can't hurt you, but you can still hurt him. So look, see, he's hardly doing any damage. We can just go ahead and play pickleball like that, and do that enough times, shoot him, he's eventually going to drop to the ground. But don't let him get too close to you, or else his guns will hurt you. And I believe he's got the magnums. You can go ahead and bounce around, but you're at risk that you're going to fall into the lava if you play the game that way. Look, now he's going down. Alright, so Cowboy happens to have that set of magnums that we know and love. Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and come this way. We're going to drop down over here. Go ahead and drop here. Back up. Hang from this ledge. Drop and quickly press action to grab this ledge. You're going to get a small med pack over here. Pick up the small med pack. Then grab this ledge, shimmy to the right. Most of those tiles below are slanted, so you don't want to drop on any of those, or else Laura will be incinerated, I guess you can say. So, go ahead and keep shimmying this way. She's going to drop about right here. Run around this way, and then she's going to grab this little slit, shimmy to the right. And then when she gets, like, right here, she's going to go ahead and back up and then do a running jump, grab the ledge, and then she can drop and then grab this one. This place looks like it would be very hot, and Laura would have some serious third-degree burns just from shimmying along these ledges. I mean, if she's that close to molten lava, oh boy. But Laura doesn't have third-degree burns, so we're good. So go ahead and run through here. Be careful, though. Alright, so there's lava bubbles there. The lava bubbles are not instant death, but they do hurt Laura, so try to stay clear of them if at all possible. So, now, go ahead and go this way. There's two platforms that Laura can jump on. The one you want is the platform on the right, and the reason why is because the platform on the left is slanted. If Laura lands on the slanted platform, she will most likely go into the lava and die. So from here, do a running jump to this next platform. You can proceed on, but we want to turn right because this is the road to our second secret. So back up, then do a running jump. That block, you want to go ahead and push it immediately because there's a boulder on its way. So push it, the boulder's coming down, but we move the block before it gets us, so we're good. Alright, so then go ahead and pull this block another space. Then go ahead and pick up these items. So go ahead and run through this corridor. And then this is where you're going to get your shotgun. Go ahead and pick up the shotgun. Now, we would get our shotgun if we didn't get it, because we would get the shotgun from Macho Man, because he's the guy with the shotgun. I call him Macho Man. But there's two more guys that we got to fight. We got Skater Boy, who's this, you know, little hip-hop kid, I guess you can say. And he's got the Uzis, and yeah, Skater Boy, he's kind of a puny, weak dude, but with those Uzis, he's deadly. And then there's Macho Man, who's got the shotgun. He's pretty deadly too, but yeah, we have to be careful. So we're going to go ahead and continue on this way. Once again, it's to the right. Do not jump on that left platform. That's a sliding one. From here, go ahead and jump here. This time you want to jump to the left one. It's slanted, but Laura won't slide on it. She will slide on the platform to the right. So, do a jump like that. And then go ahead and come in here. Now, be careful sliding down this. It's probably better to face backwards and then grab the ledge. Laura might overshoot, and if she overshoots it, she will end up in the lava. Don't let that happen. Do a standing jump, then grab this ledge, climb up, proceed on, and then there's going to be some TNT crates. Well, only one of them is movable. That's this one over here. So go ahead and pull this out, and I'll show you guys where you want to move it. So, moving the blocks is one of the most time-consuming things in the entire game. Like, the things that I think are super time-consuming and really designed to delay you are shimmying on ledges, climbing ladders, and moving blocks. Alright, so we're going to pull this a couple more spaces. If you look at Laura's size and you look at the block, just imagine how much that would weigh. It could weigh a couple of tons. But Laura's got the strength of Supergirl. So, I guess it's okay. Alright. So we want to move it, I think, 2 more spaces. Alright, so this time we're going to have to push it because that ledge is slanted, so it won't let Laura pull it the next space. Go ahead and push the block, and then back up and then jump on top of it. From here we can run in here. Alright, so there's going to be a ramp that Laura goes up. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Alright. So it looks like we're going to have to go on the right side because some of those are sliding tiles. So, what you want to go ahead and do is jump into this little crevice on the side. Wait before proceeding because there is a boulder coming down, and you don't want the boulder to run you over. So, from here, go ahead and angle Laura at like a 30 degrees, something like that. Back up and then do a running jump, and she'll land successfully there. Then go ahead and proceed on. And then this is going to be a switch. Pull the switch, and it's going to detonate the TNT. Oh, but let's get the magnum clips first. Boom. Alright, so now we're going to run back this way. Go through this little doorway, I guess you can say. We're going to go back. And then go down this hill. Okay, so this is going to be where we have to fight Skater Boy. And Skater Boy does not play around. He might look like a joke, believe me. He can kill you fast. We're going to save. Alright, so let's see. What gun do we want to use for Skater Boy? I think I'm going to use the Magnums. So, to kill Skater Boy, we're going to go ahead and veer right. He's already been spawned. So we're going to go ahead and hide behind this pillar, because he's got the Uzis. So you do not want to get in front of him, ever. Stay to his back. Just keep shooting him. Booyah! And now we get the Uzis off a Skater Boy. He was a skater boy. She said, "See you later, boy." He wasn't good enough for her. Nope. Alright, so there's quite a bit of ammo that we want to pick up around the skate park. And this is also going to be where we get our third secret, so... the secret is basically where you go up that ramp and then turn left. But from this point of view, we want to go ahead and come this way and then turn right. And then if you see, you can look in this pool, there's water, and that's where Laura takes a dip. But there's some Uzi rounds over here that we want to go ahead and pick up before we take a swim. So let's grab these Uzi rounds. Alright, so now this pool, it's got water, not lava, so take a swim. Swim this way, the door's going to open. This is your third secret, so we get large med, small med, and some Uzi rounds. And we're going to have a lot of Uzi rounds by the end, so... yeah, the last two levels you can really have some fun. Which is good, because, you need a lot of Uzi rounds for the torso boss, because, yeah, he's tough. Alright, so go ahead and climb up these steps. And we're going to exit back onto the skate park. And we're going to pick up these Uzi rounds. So if you guys are wondering, Skater Boy, he's dead, like, way up there. That way is where we came in. That way is where we're going. So... yeah, we can climb up over these ramps. If you guys are wondering if there's any more things to pick up, we can look along these ledges. So go ahead and do a running jump. Go through here. There are some boulders that you have to avoid, so be very careful in this next room. Alright, so what we can go ahead and do is start running up this ramp. Now the boulder's going to go ahead and flip right, then there's going to be another one, so when you run onto the middle tile, there's going to be another one, so just veer right. There's also a boulder coming through there, so just don't go too quickly. Alright, now we're going to go up this way, so we've beaten Cowboy, we've beaten Skater Boy, and last but not least we are going to have to beat Macho Man. And he's got a shotgun. He takes a lot of rounds to bring down. So, yeah, I think I got the health for him, but it's very difficult to do it without losing at least some health. But I think I can pull him off. Alright, so for here, we're going to go ahead and climb up. We can veer left, jump, grab, climb up. And then we're going to go up into this alcove. So, this is kind of like a little maze. There's several movable blocks. There's a couple of switches. Alright, so we might notice we can't push it any further. And if we pull it, well, we'd be blocked off. So what we're going to do now is climb up here. And we get to a story that's above, so it's like the second story. Alright, so for this block, we can go ahead and pull it. And then if we do like, I guess, a sideways jump, we can land on this side. We can then come around, push this block in. And then from here, we can go ahead and run this way. There's that door. We're going to open that door in a little bit. Go ahead and come down here. You want to pull this movable block, because by pulling this movable block, we're actually unblocking the other block that we were moving, and from the other side we can push the other block. And then that's going to give us access to a new passageway. So, just go ahead and come back this way, drop down into this hole, and now we should be able to move that block. Yes, we can move the block. Okay, so now there's this new passageway that's been unveiled. Go ahead and come this way, pull the switch, and that's going to open up that other door. Oh, whoops, I actually didn't mean to go into that hole. Let's back up just a little bit, and from here we should be able to climb up. Alright, now let's go through the door. We're going to go down these steps. Alright, now there's another movable block that we want to push. So this is going to uncover another little hall. So go ahead and come this way. Now you might notice there's a door that opens and closes, but if you see, like, we run, and you can't make it, so it really is there to toy with you. It's basically teasing you. So going through that door is not the ideal way. It is possible to run through that door, you know, if you play it right, but anyhow, that's not the main way. And if you go through that door, you're able to skip Macho Man. But I'm going to go ahead and do this the proper way and fight Macho Man. I'm not cutting any corners. So now, this door has been opened, and as soon as we go through there, we're going to have to fight the guy. I'm going to go ahead and save my game just in case I lose, but I think I got this. Alright, so I'm actually going to use the shotgun this time for Macho Man. He's got a shotgun, I've got a shotgun. I want to do a shotgun-to-shotgun match. So let's go ahead and come out this way. We're going to try to blast him and quickly get behind him. Alright, and we showed Macho Man who's the real Macho Man. So, you get a shotgun off of Macho Man if you didn't pick up the shotgun at secret number 2. Luckily we did, but regardless, this is where you get your shotgun back. So, well, if you guys are wondering what's back here, I don't think there is anything. The way we want to go up now is up that pyramid. So, ultimately we're trying to get inside, but we don't have the pyramid key yet. So we're going to come this way, go ahead and climb up, and then you might notice there's some distinguished looking tiles. We're going to go ahead and jump to this one. The others you'll slide, but on these you won't. So come here, position Laura about like that, then she'll jump there. And then from here she can jump there. Maybe go forward just a little bit, jump here. And then jump to this last tile. She's going to slide down, but then that tile space is going to stop her. And then she'll have access to this alcove where she's able to pull this switch. That's going to open up the door that she needs in order to grab the pyramid key. So now go ahead and come back down. We can run, go this way. And then we get some goodies. We get a large med pack, we get some Uzi rounds, and for the greatest present, we get the pyramid key. So grab the pyramid key, and we're going to turn back around, and this is going to be where we end the level, by the way. So next level is going to be the Atlantis. We're going to use our pyramid key about right here. We're going to use this. Alright, 34 minutes from Natlas Mines. 3 of 3 secrets, 3 kills, 29 pickups. Not at all bad. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, give a thumbs up. Check out my links down below, and you have a wonderful day.